Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome back to the Controversy of Zion. Hi, my name is Zion, and I am the prophet foretold in the 54th chapter of the book of Isaiah. That's what the controversy is all about. Am I really? Well, let's find out. This program is designed to get the controversy started. And today's, and so I design, or I try really hard to piss you guys off on this program. If I'm not pissing you off, shocking the hell out of you, or scaring the hell out of you, then I'm not doing my job right. Because I am the prophet foretold, and it is my job to do those three things to you. Because according to prophecy, judgment has been given to me. And it is my job to pass that judgment on to you. But to do so, I must publish peace, not hate. So, before I even begin this episode, I want every man out there to know that I'm not a man hater. I really am not. I'm not doing this from a malicious place. My job is to tell you the truth, to confront you with the facts, and force you to take a look in the mirror and see the real you as others see you. And by others, I mean God. Okay? So this is not coming from me personally, even though I have every right to hate men for what was done to me in my youth, which is part of the prophecy. Now, today's episode is called Men. You suck. And why? According to prophecy. Not according to my own personal belief. Well, you men do suck. I will admit that. But you don't know any better. And that's what I'm trying to do, is to teach you the truth. Now, the reason I'm doing this program is because it's in the book. It's part of the prophecy. It's part of the controversy of Zion. That there was not a single man living on this planet that God found acceptable. And that they foretold that event by 4,000 years. So, I'm going to read you a passage from the book of Zion, which comes from the Old Testament. This particular passage comes from the book of Isaiah. It starts with Isaiah 50, verse 2, and then it jumps to Isaiah 51 and goes from 18 to 20. And it goes like this. Wherefore, when I came, was there no man? When I called, was there none to answer? Is my hand shortened to all that it cannot redeem? Or have I no power to deliver? Behold, at my rebuke, I dry up the sea. I make rivers a wilderness, and their fish stinketh, because there is no water. They die of thirst. Was there is none to guide her among her sons that she brought forth, neither is there any that taketh her by the hand of all the sons that she hath brought up. These two things shall come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction, and famine and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all streets, as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God. So, in other words, there was not a man on this planet, not a living man on this planet, with enough peace in their heart, in their mind, and in their soul to be capable of becoming acceptable enough to God to be the Savior. All you religious people out there, oh, the Messiah is coming, the Messiah is coming. Well, not according to Isaiah. According to Isaiah, there's not a man on this planet that's worthy of God. That's why I'm here. Because I am worthy of God. I made myself worthy of God. I was capable of making myself worthy of God because I could humble myself before God. And I could admit that I'm not perfect. And I was willing, eager, and able to accept instruction. I was not vain. I was not greedy. I was not above anyone else. I did not consider myself to be anybody's superior in any way, shape, or form. I did not reach out and do violence to another person for my pleasure. I did not take that which was not offered freely. And I always gave back what was due when I could and when it was justified. And yeah, medical bills, not justified. How dare you profit off of somebody's life? So if I did not pay you, it was because you were not worthy of being paid. Because you did not give me good service. You did not protect life. And you put money over life. So, not a single man on this earth was acceptable before God. Not a single preacher, not a single politician, not a single businessman, not a single husband, not a single father could pass the qualifying entry exam to become something as elevated as a Messiah. So what did they do? Well, my telepathic God, who are gray, found a woman who was worthy, groomed her, and then took her mate and force-fed him all his heart's desire, purging all the evil from his fucking soul by allowing him to play God, to play out in real time every scenario that his fucking ego could bring forth to humanity. And guess what? I got to suffer it all. Because when he did it to me. And just as they manipulated all of you people who follow Trump so devotedly, they did the exact same thing to him. And now, it's time to flip things upside down and prove to you that I'm right. So, I challenge any man on this planet to a moral test. A test of morality based on their beliefs and my beliefs. And we're going to use the Bible to be the judge. Not my morality, not their morality, but God's morality. Morality foretold in this very book, King James Version of the Holy Bible. And I want to do it live in front of an audience for the entire world to see. And we'll say just how much men suck. And believe me, you do suck. You have women so subjugated, and you have done it for 4,000 years or longer. Women have been nothing more than chattel to men for centuries. And even though we demand our rights now because we realize that we had the right, you still punish us at every turn. There's not one man out there that could justify his actions before the God of the earth. Because they looked. They looked into the hearts of every single male on this planet and did not find a single man worthy of their attention. That's why I'm here. Because starting in 1979, I lived my life by their will, becoming what they chose to make of me. Because even as my counterpart was putting me through ungodly amounts of hell, as he tried to force feed me his egotistical version of how things are supposed to be. And to this day, he still does it. To this fucking day, that has got no respect for me whatsoever. At every fucking opportunity, he lusts after me. As do you. I don't answer my emails or my messages for one reason and one reason only. Because I refuse to open your fucking crap and see your dick in my face. So don't expect me to answer your calls. Because I'm not here so that you can fall in love, so that you can find a wife, so that you can date me, so that you can fantasize about fucking me, or fucking me over the phone, or over the video, or whatever the fuck you guys do. Disgusting, totally fucking disgusting. And you women, fucking flaunt your stupid bodies like that for him, you're just as bad. But that's another story. There's a whole fucking chapter devoted to it in the book of Isaiah. Disgusting. Totally, totally disgusting. This society is disgusting on every fucking level, and it starts with men. Because men designed this society. Men created money. Men created economics. Men created every political, socio-economic function of this society. Women were not at the helm. Women had nothing to do with this total destruction that's about to come. We didn't do this. You did it, man. Everything. The fires in California, men's fault. Pollution in the seas, men's fault. Pollution in the air, men's fault. Glaciers melting, men's fault. People sleeping in boxes under bridges, men's fault. Children not having enough food to eat, men's fault. Hospitals suing people who can't afford to feed themselves, men's fault. Police armed in the street in array against my beautiful rainbow people, just as Daniel foretells. Men's fault. There's not a fucking thing going on in this society that cannot be traced back to men's ego and lust. I have news for you, man. You fucked up. You destroyed this planet's atmosphere. You enslaved women from birth to death and made them nothing more than servants and pieces of ass. You have no self-respect. Because in order to have self-respect, you would have to know the difference between that and shame, and you have none. So get over yourselves, men. Now it's my turn. So I accept any challenge. But let's do it on national TV so the whole fucking world can watch. So may the Great watch over you, guide you, protect you, keep you from all harm, and may they teach you right from wrong. May you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light. Love. stay happy and high. If you do drugs, you have every right and reason to. Believe me or no, I wrote 2 books about it. I'm the prophet from the 54th chapter of the book of Isaiah. Zion. I've come to create a new nation called Zion, made up of my beautiful rainbow people, so let's go camping. Let's do this already. I never say goodbye. Time to say later now.